Team Howl did end up winning the knife round, so they will choose to be on CT side at the start. Now, Train, one of the most tactical maps in the game. So many tight choke points, so many executes, open skyboxes possible, and really relying on strategic superiority in this map instead of fragging capabilities. So I really want to see what Kulas Nation has to bring in a really, tactical map like this with their aggressive T-side style. We see the pistol round already started with Charles taking down Xelerando. That's a nice advantage here, and Kulas Nation has taken over the A site. Team Howl will have to play retake. Tab going down as well. Gorclo Spzrta also getting headshot, and it is 1v5 here for Loki, getting overwhelmed, getting absolutely swarmed running back through connector, and gets taken down. Nice round, pistol round for Kulas Nation.
Kulas Nation coming out strong on the T side. That's exactly what you want to see. You can't play it slow, especially on pistols. T-Con's a great way to do that. It's exactly what I would do. I mean, other than a couple flashes they could have popped, I feel like they did it pretty well. But I don't think they're worried about Team Howl. I don't think they have a problem with it. But we do see an A stack coming out of Team Howl. A 3 rushing towards ladder. And we see a really nice dig from Loki onto Charles, just denying the entry through the ladder. You see Kulas Nation actually making the way up to B now. Bombs over on B. We have Theta sitting behind the smoke here. 2D being really aggressive, taking out Spzrta. Mac 10 against pistols. Loki's able to pick up one, but we see 2D get his third frag onto Gorclo after doming Xelerando. With Tav and Loki left, Tav finally takes out 2D after doing a ton of damage. Blite actually has an AK. Takes out Tav, leaving Loki in a 1v3, getting his first frag. Go for the second onto Mikkoy, spraying down. Missing some dig shots. Theta finally takes him with that long-range Mac 10. So really nice
try by Loki there.
They weren't able to pick up that AK either. Blite lost that AK and he has to rebuy. That's really bad for their economy. That's a misplay from them.
Some damage done there by Team Howl, actually. A nice hold there. A good call on the A stack, and it did pay off with Loki catching Charles off in ladder room there. And so, yeah, you definitely are okay with that as Team Howl. Gorclo, you can see, has actually gone for a glass cannon mag 7. We'll see where that ends up playing. They're going for another A stack, and Kulas Nation once again going to run right into it.
I completely forgot. My mic is running on mono. Ever since I got the new PC, it's only in the left ear. I'm going to switch that in just a second. But a second is all that Kulas Nation needs to overrun this A bomb site. Tav trying to go for that USP shot under Charles. They need to take them out quick. Alt tabbing for the stream. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, Phelium, for letting me know. This was...
No worries. We will soldier on. That's why there's 2 of us here with 2D already coming out strong. No, he's been one of the big fraggers for Kulas Nation. One of the big fraggers in this whole league. 5-0-1 already coming through, and that's full AKs coming down. This is good. The full buy as well coming out of Team Howl, who will be completely broken if they lose this round. So it went all out. Double op setup here. Xelerando and Gorclo both going to be on those. And Blite, this time with a flash by Charles, going to get that entry onto Tab. And now Kulas Nation has control of ladder room. There's a nice trade back from Spzrta, and actually Spzrta gets 2 with a team flash there. Oh, runs out of bullets in the last trade.
There's 3-on-3 right now. 3-on-2 with Theta actually getting a blind kill onto Gorclo. Xelerando sitting back green, holding with the op, getting a really nice quick frag onto Theta, evening out the score. Loki is making his way up through B, gonna drop down through ladder and try to get the flank on it, but we see Blite holding it. Loki actually takes the frag out. He clips on the edge of the ladder. I don't think that was intentional, but now we have 2D left in a 1v2. Xelerando with the op full HP, but Loki's down to 4.
Yeah, Blite did not expect the speed of that drop, and I'm not sure Loki expected it either. Loki, you spit on him and he dies here, but looks like 2D might not even get the chance as the bomb is wide out in the open by that by the bomb train there. So we'll see. It actually looks like that Team Howl doesn't quite have the bomb covered. Well, are they able to see it from there? Yeah, he is in ladder there. So an op and an AK up against the AK of 2D, and he's going to check every single corner. 20 seconds left. Very close situation here, and it's going to be have to be some really nice play here coming in from 2D. Actually, yeah, he's gonna check. He's checking every single angle, and he is gonna get this bomb plant.
Not sure why Howl let him at there. They had the bomb down. Maybe they didn't, but
Oh, Xelerando
does
makes no
take him
mistake that
out.
time.
it was a really nice peek from Xelerando, but I kind of wish
Yeah.
they would have peeked him together at least. Like he hit the shot, but what if he didn't? Now it's Loki left with 4 HP.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely would have liked to see that, but still a nice hold there coming in from Team Howl, and they will finally get a round on the board. You do expect the CT side to do well. That's why Team Howl picked it, of course. And 2 ops were maintained there for the side of Team Howl, so we'll see if they can continue to make use of those. 2D, like you say, Team Howl could have played a little bit more aggressively on that dropped bomb and decided to play very passive angles instead.
I mean, it worked out for them, but
it worked out anyway. Tab gets picked off early.
And that didn't work out for him. Dead in the first 15 seconds is not a good look for Tav.
Yeah, I think that was Mikkoy peeking from the connector there. So here's Gorclo standing on the bomb,
trying to see over these smokes. The entire terrorist team is pushing them, but they're gonna push them up against pop wall. These 2D finally taking him out. Spzrta with a really nice flick onto 2D. Just fighting over Z. Trying not to get pushed back. Blite only has 12 HP, so I don't think he's gonna fight this. Bomb is now going down for Kulas, and Howl's on a 2v3. He takes.
Yeah, Loki is way up in the back at Brown Hall, so he's gonna have to go all the way through spawn and come in through T-Con. Blite is spotted there, and also spots Spzrta.
Shots. Spzrta has to hit that, especially on the
Here we go.
player, but Loki does take out Mikkoy, evening this out. Really nice no-scope from Spzrta.
And if he knew, he's going for the defuse. He's got the kit, so now Blite is gonna come in, but
he has it. Blite doesn't.
He gets it. Spzrta
that's
takes down Blite to add insult to injury at the end. Lovely work here by Team Howl. A really good flank there by Loki. A really nice adaptation to come in.
And that no scope from Spzrta onto bomb site was really this is the turning point of that round. As soon as he stuck it, he knew that's all he had to do.
Yeah, it's no scope city coming in here from Team Howl. Xelerando had 2 last round, or at least 2. A really nice flick and then a no scope. And Team Howl using those double ops to great effect here. Xelerando now just on the scout, and we'll see if this can have just as much effect. 2D with the Deagle. And Deagle's all across the board.
A dink on the 2D down to 11 HP. Tav finally getting revenge for the first frag in the round, taking out 2D, but Data pushing Xelerando with that scout, grabs the scout for himself, goes to the peek on a Spzrta, and Spzrta just denies him that. Tav onto Charles, and again onto Blite.
Wow. Now this is what we were talking about last week, where Kulas Nation showed a lot of comfort, a lot of strength on Mirage and Dust 2, these kind of open, fraggy maps, puggy maps. And of course, Kulas Nation, they took care of business on Vertigo as well. Team Howl not having a lot of experience, it seemed, on that map. But on this map, it seems like Kulas Nation isn't able to use their aggressive style quite as effectively. And with Team Howl being able to kind of just hold these positions, they're looking a lot better. And here's a trade coming in already. 2D takes down Tab. 2D takes down 2, actually, and Gorclo doesn't manage to find that trade, but we'll see him eventually. Yeah, oh, he did spot him, but turned away just...
Drops on the sandwich and walking his way up through green. Charles pushing to old hell. 2D getting his 3rd frag on the Xelerando. It's being really aggressive up on the train. Gorclo taking out Charles. 2D getting his 4th. Is he going to get the ace? Clean it out. Mikkoy going to give it to him. 2D's just holding it. He might get it. He does. 2D with the ace. Cleans out all of Team Howl. Just up on that train. They couldn't fight him back. And now we see a pause coming out. This is from...
it's Team Howl coming in with the pause. So, yeah, I already really like what I'm seeing from Team Howl compared to last week. It seems like they are definitely just a little bit more, they've shaken off the nerves a little bit, maybe feeling a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more relaxed. But still, Kulas Nation have taken already 4 rounds on the T side, and a lot of this is on the back of 2D already. 11 and 4 here coming in with the T side. Some nice Deagle work and some really nice AK multi-kills as well for 2D. So gonna have to see what happens here. We're not quite sure yet what the second map is, but this is promising, I would say, from Team Howl.
154 ADR out of 2D and 121 out of Spzrta. You can really see that they're doing a lot of work here, but that ace really put Kulas, or put Howl on the back foot, and you see a kind of a quasi-buy coming out. Xelerando is probably going to SMG up, or even pistol. The FAMA, 2 FAMI, 1 MP9, and 2 M4s.
2 FAMIs.
Familia, yeah.
2 Familia.
And
coming in for Team Howl.
And let's see, they're probably gonna make their way. I mean, it looks like they're going through B Hall. They could drop down ladder, try to explode out, but it looks like Team Howl has the read. That really nice pop flash. Loki getting a double frag and 2D answering right back. The rotates are coming out immediately from Team Howl. We see Tav making his way through Z, getting the shot onto 2D, sitting on top of White Train. Flashes coming out, nades all around, Theta in sight, and Mikkoy sitting upper.
Yeah, bomb has gone down. Now there's a 2 versus 3 situation here. Kulas Nation having to defend the bomb with disadvantageous numbers, but now they will even it out. Tav actually taking down Mikkoy and Theta and Spzrta at the same time. Now both very low. Tav 2 HP. He can't even jump off the box here. He would die, so he's gonna have to find a way. And they actually, oh no, he thought that would be not enough to kill him, but yet you still take damage there, Tav.
You can go on the spools. Tav, if you watch this for next time, you can go down and jump down and surf off the slanted spool to the left in front of ladder. You won't take damage there. It's okay though. I appreciate
he had an option.
I appreciate his conviction. He just went for it. He's like, F it, I'm just going.
If you didn't take damage there, it would have looked really cool because he would have had to. It was, you know, it's a pretty long jump there coming in. Now Gorclo holding with a USP gets taken down. Very low buy here. Actually, Spzrta does get a nice flank though and takes down the monster. 2D does go down, but he will be the only one, and plenty of money obviously on him, racking up all those kills. We'll be just fine to buy in next round, and Team Howl will do the same.
So one thing I want to point out is Mikkoy had 2 flash assists in there, and he was playing back T-Con, just popping those flashes over top yard, and then he comes out late and gets a frag, and I think that's one thing that Howl, you know, didn't really realize. They're getting flashed and they're getting killed from this. Those flashes have to be coming from somewhere, and if you have these flashes that you don't hear, they're probably being popped up over the top from T-Spawn. Blite with a nice 2K now, coming out with the AK. Xelerando in sight with the MP9. Loki getting mollied out. Xelerando actually is taking him as well, just leaving just Gorclo again in ladder room.
This is a nice take coming in from Kulas Nation. Oh, we had a little bit of a lag out there, but Gorclo did take down Mikkoy and was traded out. About all they could do there, and Kulas Nation having no problem with having enough money there. So Team Howl will be able to buy up again though. Maximum loss bonus now acquired here, so they are going to have M4s and a decent amount of utility, it looks like.
See how they're going to hold this, because that's a really expensive buy for them. That's a full buy. They have no money. 2D going right out, but watch for these flashes and smokes coming out from Mikkoy. Actually, there were no flashes coming out. Not that I saw.
That was just 2D hitting a really sick headshot there. Xelerando now jiggle peeking here, but gets taken down from Ivy. Wasn't able to watch that as Kulas comes in from multiple angles here and already down to a 5 versus 3. Blite now taking down Gorclo. Yeah, this full buy is not looking promising at all anymore for Team Howl. Tav does take down the planter and smoke. Oh, actually a nice headshot there by Tav. But will they be able to get onto this bomb site?
Tav trying to force his way into the A bomb site. Knows this is probably going to be one towards the ladder. We're going to see Theta peek out from ladder, trying to trade with Charles. Charles just takes him down, leaving Loki in a 1v3. And Charles going for the peek, little jiggle there. Loki taking him out, not realizing 2D is up in heaven, and 2D cleans him out with his second frag in a round.
Yeah, so now a very dire situation in terms of finances for Team Howl. They're gonna either have to do some sort of a save here or go with inferior weaponry, and looks like they will do pistols and armor. As Kulas Nation now getting their footing once again and being able to use their aggression and use this style that they, that they've become famous for in this league, still to great effect, even on a map such as Train with these with the choke points it has. So Gorclo now with the 5-7, pushing up pretty far. Charles takes down Spzrta, who the bunny hopped out of connector there, and wasn't looking at all at anything. Tav coming in with the Deagle, does get a 1D there, but Kulas Nation has control. There we go.
Team Howl getting taken up quite a bit, and we saw a little buy down to 1100. Gonna really limit for utility, and utility is one thing you need. To notice Xelerando save, he's probably gonna pick up the op, and he does. So, assuming he's gonna sit back green where he's been sitting, or over towards Ivy. What I think that he really needs to do is go for a Z pick, just sit there and wait in case they are going out through T-Con to try to at least get a frag, and then he can kind of reposition. It looks like Kulas is really aggressive in ground balls here, spamming with the smoke. Theta taking out Loki, that's gotta hurt. 2D's gonna capitalize on that, getting into B-bomb site fast, and Xelerando answers back with that op, so he is holding those angles that are really gonna be disadvantageous for Kulas Nation to take with those rifles.
Xelerando needs these picks too. He really needs to make this op work because he's 3-11 right now. He's not really showing up except for that one round. Blite! Oh, Blite finds that spot, finds that gap in the smoke there, and goes in on Gorclo. Now they have control of the A bomb site, and Spzrta will take down Theta. So 3v3 once again.
Xelerando
really needs to make this up.
But he does get the frag.
Beautiful work there by Xelerando.
He didn't catch Blite on A site though, so Blite's just waiting, biding his time, and a really nice headshot onto Xelerando, evening this round up. Tav and Spzrta going for the shots over onto Blite, taking out a 2 HP, leaving Mikkoy over at ladder room. He's gonna jump into site. 40 seconds left. They don't have to rush to plant bomb, but they're doing it anyways. Tav walking his way out, doesn't want to be heard. Mikkoy showing his presence, and Tav did not see Blite up in heaven at all, leaving Spzrta in a 1v2 clutch situation. Blite 2 HP, Mikkoy with an op, full HP. He missed his head on top green as well, and Mikkoy with a really nice angle just takes Spzrta out, making this a 10-3 for Kulas.
Yeah, good try there. A couple of really fast flicks coming in from Xelerando. Once again, when he does manage to get a hold of that op, it looks like it can be deadly, but the Team Howl putting themselves in these really tough financial situations where they're just not able to get that weapon into his hands. And, when he doesn't have the op, he looks almost totally ineffectual in this game. So we'll see if Xelerando can make something happen here. Damage going back and forth as another A hit seems imminent.
Back on a half buy here with Eagles and some SMG. Spzrta is sitting in the smoke, trying not to be seen. He's playing hide and seek, and nobody can seem to find him. He just swings right out on the bomb planter. Really nice double kill on the Charles and 2D, and a third onto Blite. That was really well played. Spzrta putting a ton of effort, grinding his team back into this, leaving Theta in a 1v4. Theta flicking onto Gorclo. Can he do it? Is he the man? The Alpha Omega getting a second frag onto Loki. He is just a monster with the op right now. Spzrta probably trying to get a little bit of info, but he's 20 HP. Tav was able to pick up an AK. Spzrta grab his UMP back, and I think Theta might have heard that jump onto ladder, going for the jiggle peaks with 50 seconds left in the round.
Theta spots the bomb.
Yeah, he goes for the miss shot onto Spzrta, and Spzrta does take him out. 4K from Spzrta. Theta was unable to do it, but a beautiful sequence coming out of Spzrta, just fighting his way back against Kulas.
Yeah, holds so strong, just right in the middle of that smoke, hiding in plain sight there was Spzrta, and managed to get a huge drop onto two members of Kulas Nation, one the planter, one the defender of the plant. And if Team Howl has to pull off, stuff like that in order to win rounds, you're getting a little worried for them, but still a very nice play by Spzrta. Op once again in the hands of Xelerando.
Now that we actually have a double op setup here, Spzrta and Xelerando both with the big green gun. Double site setup here, so both Gorclo and Tav are sitting up on the bomb site or in and around it. Gorclo taking out Charles though, starting this thing off to answer back for that frag onto Loki. Damage onto Mikkoy, and Tav actually getting a frag onto Blite through the smoke. 2D being seen towards Sandwich. Tav gonna realize he's pushed up. He doesn't even realize he's pushed up on a bomb site. 2D just being really aggressive with that op as well. Gorclo taking out
what are your
Mikkoy.
brightness settings? Not able to see that ahead, and that's the second time in this game already. But Team Howl still does manage to take down a player, and it's 3v2 here. Bomb is traveling towards the Olaf position, and yet now Theta alone here with the AK, working his way towards the bomb train, and definitely has some awareness of a player in Z, but Xelerando's going to catch him out. Xelerando misses the shot. Is he going to be able to trade out of this? If he gets punished, no. Xelerando will make no mistake the second time, and you don't want to be missing shots like that, but luckily Theta had his knife out and was not punished there. So 10-5 at the beginning of this round. Already Team Howl has exceeded the amount of rounds they got in the previous series they played against Kulas Nation, so Train definitely looking a little bit stronger for Team Howl.
I really want to see what Howl have to come out with on T side. Their CT was, I mean, it's Kulas Nation. We know they've been playing very, very well, and Howl has been working really hard on essentially building their map pool and their communication. From what I understood, they're a very fresh team, so I think that I kind of want to see some, if they, you know, had this pick, I want to see some strats come out and see what they have in store, and I kind of want to see that aggression we saw from Kulas Nation.
Yeah, and you know, remember, this is only week 3 of, what is it, 9 weeks?
Yeah.
And already Team Howl, you're seeing some incremental improvements. I definitely feel like Team Howl is looks much better mentally. They look like they're much more composed in this game, and so that is a huge improvement already, and that is going to continue to net them, you know, around here and there. And if they continue to go for that, they could start putting some wins on the board. But we do see the pistol round coming in. Now Kulas Nation on the CT side. We'll see if they play these very full positions. And yeah, here is already a member pushed up towards the site there. So 2D will get caught out a little bit. Takes a shot.
Backs to right. Team Howl taking this low, and Charles taking out Loki. They're checking out to see if they are Brown Halls, realizing they're not. Now the Ivy push comes in. Blite sitting in the corner. A nice frag on the tab. Second one on the Xelerando. Going for the third on the Gorclo. Can't take him out. Gorclo taking out Blite, but he's down to 5 HP. Trying to run his way. Race car peek into A site, getting that bomb down. Leaving the frag for Spzrta. Can he get it down? No, he can't. 2D taking out Spzrta, and Theta cleaning it up.
Yeah, heartbreak there for Gorclo. Wanted at least to get that money from the bomb plant, and gets taken out at exactly the last second. And yeah, maybe could have had an opportunity for a kill there as he swung by the race car peak, like you said. Instead, just took one shot to let them know where he was. Very kind of you, Gorclo, as you went to plant the bomb and allowed them to rush out and deny the plant. So, two split of a decision there coming in from Gorclo, as Mikkoy able to defend against the rush from Tav, Blite as well. Taking one down, as Spzrta and Loki are very low now. Yep, not much to say about that round. It was... Oh, there's a knife coming in. Well, not much to say about that round. It was just Glocks coming in for Team Howl, so Kulas Nation puts him away once again.
If this buy doesn't work for Team Howl, they're full buying right now, so they're unfortunately gonna have an issue going forward. And I think this is really the round that will shape the rest of this game, because if they take it, they're gonna be putting Kulas on the back foot. Kulas will have maybe 3 to 4,500 per, so they're not even gonna be able to get full nays anything. We're seeing some, you know, makeshift pop flashes coming out of Howl, expecting they to be behind the smoke, assuming because they probably have seen them play there, and a lot of Brown Halls activity. That was, I don't think so. I think that came from Howl.
Okay. In any case, 2 kills coming back and forth. Charles actually had a funny little cheesy spot there with the scout and did manage to get 1 kill. Team Howl actually now down to 3, but like you said, superior weaponry still on the side of Team Howl, so we will see if they're able to use it. 2D with the aggressive peek though, and actually manages to switch out for the FAMAS. Gets another kill. 2D once again, star player here, and here comes the 360 no scope attempt here from 2D, and Theta finishing that one off. with the Mag 7 earning that money. So Team Howl feels like a little bit like they're being toyed with here as Kulas Nation stringing that round together seemingly out of nowhere.
Kulas has really put Howl into a bad situation, sitting on very low money. Spzrta actually buys up, but the rest of his team doesn't. I don't know if that's a misbuy or not, or if it's a plan because of the work he did with that UMP. He's going really aggressive out T-Con. He gets the frag onto Spzrta, not realizing it. Blite's up on top of green. Blite takes him out, drops right back down, and is expecting that Ivy push. Charles with the BM, sitting auto-sniping away, making this 14 for Kulas. Mikkoy actually taking him out and forcing Charles to drop that auto. I appreciate that, Mikkoy.
Mikkoy wanted to keep Charles honest, and it does seem like BM may be the name of the game here from Kulas Nation, as Charles has now bought a negative. And so we are going to see some bullets flying in this round, that's for sure. Very high rate of fire coming in, and then we'll see what kind of covering fire will come out. Gorclo actually does entry onto 2D, but goes for an interesting smoke there. And Blite will miss an off shot. So it looks like Team Howl has control here of this site.
Yeah, it's really aggressive push coming from Team Howl coming onto the A-bomb site, and that's the kind of thing saying that we needed to see. Nice flick, or not nice flick, nice headshot from Mikkoy with that op on a Gorclo, and Xelerando taking out with the AK.
Yes, the Team Howl does get one back. Kulas Nation, you can't help but feel that they are playing with their food a little bit here, but still, Team Howl will take what they can get, and they will get another full buy here, but double ops coming in for Kulas Nation. Charles seems to be trying to play one round with every single gun, and Theta with some strat reveals in the chat. Now 2D taking out Spzrta as they approach the A-bomb site once again.
Boys pushed up into Sandwich with that deagle. The rest of his team is bought up. Charles with an auto shotty. Mikkoy doesn't need a rifle, just uses the deagle to get a frag on the Loki. Theta onto Gorclo and Blite with the op. It's all falling apart for Howl. The nade takes out Tav. Really rough round. That's gonna be... You can get a half buy on Gorclo and Spzrta, pick up some SMGs, Tav and Xelerando. I mean, they can buy, again, but there's going to be a very small amount of ability that they can effectively eat.
Now, once again, Team Howl, even a miracle may not save them. You want to say they're looking for a miracle, but I'm not sure even that would be sufficient at this point. 6-15, and Kulas Nation, the only reason it feels like that score has happened is because of Kulas Nation screwing around a little bit. So they continue to get some frags. Mikkoy taking down Tav and Loki there, and has gotten control of the bomb. So this is all but done here. Team Howl is starting to think about what they want to do next game and in the next map.
Howell still sitting back. Mikkoy on the flank here. Not going to expect Gorclo sitting in bathroom. I think they thought about it. Bomb is still back. Brown halls are a little bit even further back towards the T-spawn. And unless it's dropped down in T-con underneath them, it could be either or on that radar. And Gorclo just working his way back to spawn. I think they're trying to keep Kulas Nation here in the B-bomb site. Spzrta is jumping down. Theta taking him out. And
Spzrta, like his friend Tav, leap of faith off of the platform there, not going to pay off. Gorclo now going to approach the bomb site and fully misses that smoke. That is kind of unfortunate, but 2D will finish it off, and Kulas Nation once again in dominating fashion taking down Team Howl.